Good morning, students. So let's continue with the chapter, that is cash book. Illustration 8. Enter the following transaction in cash book with cash and bank columns. Also pass journal entries when necessary. So they've given us cash in hand and bank overdraft. So cash in hand will be debit balance in the cash book and bank overdraft will be credit balance. So what do we mean by bank overdraft? When the banks gives us the facility to withdraw more amount than what is available in a bank account balance is known as bank overdraft. Say for example, आपका bank balance is only 10,000 rupees, but you are withdrawing 40,000 rupees. So when you can withdraw more than the bank balance, it is known as bank overdraft. Then we have received a check from Hari and paid it into the bank on the same day. It will be on the debit side of cash book. Next we have received a check from Vinod. Have they said us that it is deposited into bank or not? Nothing has been mentioned, but on 5th April they have said check received from Vinod deposited into bank. So on 3rd April there will be an entry which is check in hand to Vinod. This will be written in journal entries. And then on 5th April it is check received from Vinod deposited into bank. So on 5th April we deposited that check into bank. So it will be bank account to check in hand. Clear? So because here there are two entries, that is on 3rd they have given us received a check from Vinod, but they have not mentioned anything about whether it is deposited into bank or not. But on 5th April they have said that that check was deposited into bank. So on 3rd April this entry will be under journal and on 5th April it will be in our cash book. Next we have purchased goods and paid by check. So it will be on the credit side in bank column. Then we have freight paid in cash. This will be credit side cash column. Then we have sold goods for cash, debit side cash column. Next 8th April sold goods for cash, debit side cash column. Next we have sale proceeds of April 8 deposited into bank. So on 9th April they have said that sale proceeds of April 8 deposited into bank. So this will be a contra entry, that is bank account to cash account. Then we have withdrew cash for private use. It is on the credit side cash column. Then we have withdrew check for private use, credit column, bank column. Then we have goods purchased from Suresh on credit. This is credit transaction, so it will be on your journal entry. Paid Suresh by check. So it will be on the credit side, bank column. Received a check from Ajay, in bracket they have given not banked. So Ajay gave us a check, but we have not deposited the same into bank. So what will be the entry first? It will be check in hand to Ajay's account. This will be written in the journal entries. Then they have said check received from Ajay endorsed to Vijay. So जो check हमें मिला था, हमने directly उसको बैंक में नहीं डाला, but we gave it to Vijay. So what will be the entry for this? Who is the receiver? Vijay. Vijay's account to check in hand. So what do we mean by endorsement? Say for example, एक party ने हमें check दिया and the same check we gave it to another party. So that is known as endorsement. So on 17th April we received a check from Ajay. We did not deposit the same into bank. But on 20th April the check which we received from Ajay, हमने उसको विजय को दे दिया. So that is known as endorsement. Next we have received check from Mahesh and deposited into bank. So it is on the debit side bank column. Then we have received cash and check for cash sales. So it is debit side. On 24th sales, that is 1000 rupees cash and 1200 will be bank. Then paid into bank will be contra entry. Then on 26th we have received a check from Prem and sent to bank immediately. So it is on the debit side to Prem in bank column. Next we have bank notifies that Prem check has been dishonored. Bank charged 20 on this check. So dishonor ho gaya check. Dishonor means it is cancelled. So what will be the journal entry? It is Prem's account to bank account, and then we have bank charges. So it will be on the credit side, bank column, 20 rupees. Next we have Kishore deposited directly in a bank account. So it will be on the debit side, bank column. Bank charge 60 for bank charges and interest on overdraft. So it will be by bank charges 60 on the credit side, and then it will be interest on overdraft, that is 720 on the credit side. Clear? So let us work out the problem. Write down. Double column, cash book. We have date, receipts, voucher number, LF, cash, bank, date, payment, voucher number, cash and bank. So we have two sides, debit side and credit side. Date, receipts, voucher number, LF, cash, bank, date, payments, voucher number, LF, cash and bank. So the first entry is 1st April 2016 to balance brought down 6,200 cash. Then on 1st April 2016 by balance brought down 18,500 in the bank column. Next on 2nd April, received from Hari, so to Hari's account, and the bank column 1,300. Next on 3rd April, this will be written in journal, but we have an entry on 5th April, so write down 5th April. On the debit side, to check in hand. How much is it? 3,300 in the bank column, and again there is a purchase entry in 5th April, so it will be by purchases 20,000. Then on 5th April we paid freight charges by cash, so by freight account under cash column 250. Clear? Next, sold goods for cash. So on 6th April we have to sales account. How much is it? In the cash column 12,220. Then again on 8th April we have sales. So to sales account, cash column 16,000. Then on 9th April we have sale proceeds of April 8 deposited into bank. So it's a contra entry. So to cash account, contra entry in the bank column we have 16,000. Then on 9th April again on the credit side we have by bank account. It is a contra entry on the cash column 16,000. Then we have withdrew cash for private use. On 11th April we have buy drawings. How much is it? 1,000 rupees. Then on 12th April we have buy drawings. It is in check. So bank account 5,000 rupees. Then goods purchased on credit will not be in your cash book. It will be in your journal. Then we have paid to Suresh by check on 16th April. By Suresh account 2,500. Next we have received a check from Ajay not banked. So this will be written in your journal entries, that is check in hand to Ajay's account. Next entry we have check received from Ajay endorsed to Vijay. So Vijay's account to check in hand. Both will not be written in your cash book, but it will be written in your journal entry. Then we have received check from Mahesh and deposited into bank. So on 22nd to Mahesh account, how much is it? 2,700 in the bank column. Then Received cash 1000 and check 1200 for cash sales. So on 24th we have two sales. 1000 in cash column, 1200 in bank column. Then we have paid into bank. It will be a contra entry. To cash account, it is a contra entry. In bank column we will be writing 10,000. And again on 25th, 4th we have by bank account in contra entry 10,000. Next we have received a check from Prem and sent it to bank immediately. So on 26th, on the debit side we have Prem's account. In the bank column 4,150. Next we have bank notifies that Prem check has been dishonored. Bank charges 20 for this check. So 28th, 4th, again we will credit Prem's account because the check is cancelled or dishonored. But what amount will be right? 4,150 plus 20. Why plus 20? Because they are check charges. So total will be 4,170. Then we have Kishore deposited into our bank account directly. To Kishore's account, bank account 3,000. And on 30th we have bank charges 60 rupees. So by bank charges, in the bank column we'll be writing 60 rupees. And there is interest on overdraft. So by interest, again in the bank column we have 720. So now we need to total our cash book. So what is the total receipts? Cash column it is 35,420. Bank column it is 41,650. And what is total payment? 27,250 cash column, 50,950 bank column. So for our cash, which side is more, debit side or credit side? Our debit side is more, that is 35,420. And for bank, our credit side is more, so we will be writing 50,950, 50,950. On 30th April, we have by balance carried down. How much will it be? 35,420 minus 27,250, we get 8,170. And on the debit side, we have two balance carried down. Bank column will be having 50,950 minus 41,650. That is 9,300. Then bring down the balance on 1st May. By balance brought down. In the bank column 9,300. Two balance brought down in the debit side. Cash column it will be 8,170. Clear? After we have completed our cash book, next we need to write down journal entries. Draw the format. We have date, particulars, LF, debit and credit. So on 3rd April, what is the entry? They have said that we received the check but we have not yet banked. So what will be the journal entry for that? Check in hand account debited to Vinod's account. 3,300 debit, 3,300 credit. Write down the narration. Check received from Vinod, not yet banked. So whenever we receive a check and they have not mentioned whether we have deposited the same into the bank or not, we will be passing a journal entry which is check in hand to Vinod's account. Next we have 14th April. Credit purchases. So purchases account debited to Suresh's account. 2,500 debit, 2,500 credit. Goods purchased from Suresh on credit. Next on 17th April, we received a check from Ajay. So check in hand account debited to Ajay's account. 3,700 debit, 3,700 credit. Write down the narration. Check received from Ajay, not deposited into bank. Then 14th April, we endorse the same check to Vijay. So Vijay's account debited to check in hand account. 3,700 debit, 3,700 credit. Write down the narration. Check received from Ajay, endorsed to Vijay. Clear? So that's all for today. We shall be continuing the remaining problems in the next class. Thank you.